Hello, everyone. Welcome back to HDcast episode 9. I am your host, Hector Delgado Jr., and I'm going to get right into it. As many of you guys know, on Sunday afternoon, Laker legend Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter accident with himself, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others, making 9 in total. And as you can tell, this has really shaken me up. But out of respect to Kobe, for me, this is going to be a Kobe Bryant tribute video. As you can tell by the Laker hat and the purple Laker in the back. Usually what I like to do is I like to have a script or have talking points or stats to back up on. But as noted by a good friend of mine, I've decided to do this one just talking, just saying what I feel for Kobe. So, I'm an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, but my entire life I've been a huge basketball fan. And there's arguably no other player in NBA history that is quite remembered as fondly as Kobe Bryant. And there's many reasons for that. Reason number one being just how great a person, a competitor, and an athlete he was. He was one of the most God-given, talented basketball players that has ever played the game. I mean, he was one of the first to ever make the jump from high school to the NBA. And in 3 short years, he was dominating and he was one of the best. And that's just a testament to his talent and his work ethic. With all the God-given talent that he did have, he still had one of the most insane work ethics. You can go from player to player to player, and I can almost guarantee that each of them has a Kobe story explaining how hard of a worker he was. And that wasn't just in basketball, that was in life. And a testament to how great of a basketball player he was, him winning an Oscar, and his latest endeavor, being a father. And that's the part that almost hurts the most. Kobe Bryant was such a great father to his daughter Gianna, and then they died in a tragic accident, heading to doing something that they both love, to watch a basketball game, because Gianna herself was an up-and-coming basketball player. And there was a special feeling about Gianna that she was going to be one of the greatest women's players of all time, even though she was only 13 years old. You could see it. And now we don't have the opportunity to see that. Same way we don't have an opportunity to watch Kobe grow old, or even Kobe to watch his Hall of Fame speech, which he was no doubt a Hall of Famer, first ballot, unanimous Hall of Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it. Kobe was so influential on my life and so many others. It wasn't just him as a basketball player, it was his mindset. It was the Mamba mentality. And some people thought it was a little extreme to have Mamba mentality. But I think it's the way that we all should live our lives. Constantly working to strive to get better at what you love. And that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this video. Out of respect to Kobe. Out of respect, because I know that Kobe, no matter what the circumstances, would be pushing himself to be in the best position possible. It was just, his passing was one of the days that I will never ever forget. And I will never forget where I was and what I did for the rest of that day. I went home and I sat on the couch for hours, just not talking, not moving, just sitting there watching Kobe highlights. And when I found out, I was at the grocery store and I left, went to my car, and I cried. I'm not gonna lie. But the beautiful thing about it was later on that evening, my friends and I, we spoke, we got on Xbox, and we shared such fond memories of Kobe and all the conversations we had, and we talked about what he meant to us and how he influenced our lives, and it was just such a great way to remember him. And not only that, everyone remembers him fondly with the beautiful tributes in the NBA, with the 8-second violations and the 24-second violations. And there has been a petition for millions have signed already for Kobe to be the new logo of the NBA, which I 100% second. Kobe Bryant was so special and so talented, and words just don't do it justice. But I think, sorry, it's a lot. It's kind of hard to process, and kind of just talking from the heart here. But having the pleasure to watch him as long as I was able to is a blessing enough in itself. But with all that being said, I do have so many fond memories of him, and I'd like to share one of them with you. One of my earliest memories of basketball was the 2009-2010 NBA Finals between the Lakers and Magic. And I remember specifically telling my dad, because we were talking about it for whatever reason, or I brought it up. Either way, I remember telling my dad, I was like, man, Dwight Howard and the Magic, they just beat LeBron and the Cavs, and Dwight Howard's a defensive force, and Rashard Lewis is such a good shooter, and blah 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 blah. The Magic have a good shot to win. They have better defense, better shooting, blah blah blah. Kobe beat them in 5. Kobe Bryant beat them in 5 and dominated them. And I'll never forget that. It was one of my earliest memories of basketball. And from then on, it was this envy and this, at the time I didn't know it, but this respect for Kobe had began. And I will never forget Kobe Bryant. And with that being said, me showing my earliest memories, I do have a question for you guys. What is your guys' favorite memory of Kobe Bryant? It could be a specific moment that you had watching him, or maybe a moment like myself where you were talking about him and he ended up destroying your predictions. Whatever it is, please share in the comments. And thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it.